Start. Okay, Berserk Chapter 36 to 40. And the departure of Guts. And the Griffith is so shocked, and so he doesn't want Guts to leave. Man, look at Casca. Now she's worried, not because before she's just worried about Griffith's life. Now she's worried with both of their lives. The morning departure, chapter 3. And man, Griffith's face, man, he's so, I don't know how to explain his face right now. It's like maybe in shock. Yeah, I think it's more like he's in shock right now. It's odd. I'm feeling strangely calm. Yet I'm against Griffith. So there's no way I can drop my guard. 3 years ago that day was like this one. It all started with a duel. Now it ends with one. Fine by me. It's much more fitting than some half-hearted farewell. This says to me, I'm still worth spilling blood over in your eyes. Yeah. Guts is strong. He's become much stronger these past 3 years. Unfathomably. But then, even so, it's Griffith. Griffith can. I'm sure Griffith can stop him. Yes. Then everything will stay as it has been. Loki, she's rooting for Griffith to win, but it's because she wants Guts to stay. Is that my wish? Yeah, she's realizing it as well now. Oh man, Casca, do I want do I want him to stay? Just say it. At least say it to him. At least in case I hope she's still alive, but in case they will kill him, I hope she at least says to Guts that she wanted him to stay. I can't sense your typical brazen fighting spirit. Your eyes remain calm. Griffith is right now in fury. It's like he's in desperation, and yeah, it seems like he's. If anything, I feel like Griffith is not really calm right now, and yet they're poised, devoid of precariousness. So that's how firm you are in your resolve. Do you want to go? Is this how badly you want to leave my grasp? You can't. You can't. I won't have it. I won't let you. Man, the obsession of Griffith with Guts. But what do I do? Yeah, he's stronger now. Even Griffith acknowledges that. His speed and power are nothing like they used to be. I'm not sure I can parry his attack anymore. If I can, my sword won't last past 2 or 3 strikes, and all this snow might hinder my moves. Man, Griffith is. But it's nice that we're seeing, I guess, the inner thoughts of Griffith, because I don't think we've had this before. We rarely have. We rarely, I guess, learn about Griffith's internal thoughts. It's usually from outside perspective. Whenever it's usually he's talking about it out loud. He never. It rarely happens where they show Griffith's inner thoughts like this. And right now he's somewhat feeling nervous. I guess if you're if you've seen how strong Guts was in battle and all the things that he has been able to do, yeah, Griffith would definitely have second thoughts on how he will win this fight. Victory must come in the first strike. By the instant his blade falls, I'll deflect it, and slice into the top of his shoulders. Man, my speed and timing can't be off even slightly. It's a strike I won't be able to constrain. There's no other technique I can use to beat him now. If successful, even Guts wouldn't escape unharmed. No, if in the instant our swords meet, the pressure from his altars the arc of mine even just a little. Oh man, Griffith is man. He's worried that he might kill Guts. That's the worst thing that I guess he could imagine, and definitely this is now affecting him more than their first battle. Because I think the first battle is just out of curiosity. I guess he just wants that toy or something. But now that he has grown to love Guts now. The thought of the Guts dying and harming him, it's conflicting Griffith's decision. And yeah, he's and the thing is, Guts is, I think he's more confident now and in defeating Griffith without killing him than, cause yeah, I guess it's more, I guess who has a stronger feeling for who. So right now Griffith's feelings for Guts is so overwhelming that Griffith is torn between what can he do. Because cause the thing is, if he doesn't fight to the point that I guess, to the desperation of killing someone, I guess he wouldn't be able to fight Guts toe to toe. He would just be defeated. Man, I feel bad for Griffith, but yeah, man, Guts is so determined to leave the band of the Hawks, and I guess to be able to attain something for himself. And definitely Griffith will lose here, especially with this, seeing his internal thoughts like this. Even then, if I can't have him, oh, man, he's so Griffith is scary. Man, the obsession. Yeah, this is just obsessive, being obsessed now with Guts. That if I can't, this is like some kind of yeah, when a psycho, I guess a psycho lover is thinking is that if I can't have you, then I'll just have to kill you, and then maybe I'll kill myself. That's what I've seen from other shows. Whenever a psycho lover is their thought process, and now we're seeing that from Griffith. If I can't have him, yeah. But I don't think he would still win against Guts. I don't care. So suddenly, good. Griffith, you're hesitating. Deflect it and whew. Man. Yeah. Griffith was not in his in his fighting condition. He was so distracted by a lot of things. By, I guess, his thoughts about Guts. Man. Griffith. Man. This will definitely continue on. This is the start of the collapse of Griffith. Look at him right now. How can he plan for what's about to come? Man, he'll be so desperate for Guts now. And man, he'll definitely lose it. He has already lost it right now. He was prepared to kill Guts at that moment, just so he have so that he could have him. Take care, man. Griffith, Gu- Guts, man. Man, I love this scene. First, she was worried about Griffith, but then I guess she looked towards Guts, and she can't hold her feelings for him. She can't help it. Guts really left us without even looking back. It's a fluke. It had to be. Damn it, I won't accept it. Well, even Corcus. Man, what will happen to Griffith now? This is now I'm scared to see what will Griffith do. Cause this is it's all right. It's like stumbling on a rock on the roadside. It's a petty small thing. The place you want to go is more distant, farther off. So it's all right. You'll stand up, man. But I think Griffith wanted Guts to be a part of that. Before it's like his own goal, his own ambition. But I guess since meeting with Guts, he has now become a much bigger part of that, and you'll start walking. Man, soon the part you're in, man, that is such a great chapter. Man, but Guts will definitely regret this. Regret him leaving the band. Oh man, this is such a cool colored cover. Volume 9. Kentaro Miura. And I wonder if where we will oh, look at Griffith right now. Man. He's more skinny here. So maybe he won't be eating, he won't be sleeping, he'll be so depressed. Man. Oh, whoa. What is this? The behelit? Oh, the behelit. In a skull. Oh, Night of Skeleton. I guess this is the journey where I don't know what Guts is planning. What will he try to accomplish? A wolf. Ch. Why am I so scared? Alone. Yeah, it's been a while since I camped alone like this. When I think about it, I haven't been truly alone once these 3 years. I'd forgotten this sense of unease unless my sword's right next to me. I'd forgotten that the night was this vast, this deep. Man. Of course, I could have avoided nights like this back then. I never even thought to try. Man, and now you will feel the. I guess he has never felt missing some. I guess he did felt missing Gambino, but now he would feel something different. I guess missing a person that is still alive. The loneliness. Maybe I'm once again trying to throw away something. Yeah, man, irreplaceable that I'll never have again. Man, you'll definitely regret it. Man, look at the man. This is such a good pic panel of them. Man. To be honest, as long as I can feel warm, isn't that good enough? Am I trying to let go of an irreplaceable today for some vague tomorrow I might never find it if it even exists? Man, got you. Man, even without some big exaggerated dream, people go on living. Man, I think eventually he'll decide to go back, but it's too late. It's going to be too late. In the first place, I got this idea in my head from hearing Griffith's words. If I hadn't, so can I say I've set out by my own will? After all, you can never become Griffith. That's not today anymore. It's yesterday. It's that. Oh, what was that? That bloodthirstiness. A beast? No. I remember this. This savagely that feels like it clings. Nosferatu? Could it be? It blindsided me that easily. I couldn't even react. I can't move. If I move, that's when I'll be killed. Oh, the skeleton king or something? Skeleton knight. Oh, why is it following him though? Is it following him or does it happen to be here? Is it because of does he still have the sword? I didn't realize if he had the sword of, yeah, he doesn't have the sword of Nosferatu. I think that's a different one. Or is that the sword of Nosferatu? Impossible. I'm sure he was right behind me. I've never misread an enemy's presence once. I could have sworn he was trying to bring his sword down on me. Zod? No, it's not. But this weird, unreal feeling. So the gears have indeed begun turning. Gears? What's that mean? You struggler, take heed. Struggler? 1 year hence shall be the time of the eclipse. You and your friends, those yet unseen of the fleshless flesh, and that unkingly half of yours shall all be gathered that then in that place. Unkingly half of yours. A torrent of madness, a tempest of death for which the human body could never atone, shall sweep over you. Oh, what's that? Um, oh, it's a part of the armor of the horse. But take heed, struggler. You were born from a corpse. Oh yeah, and began your life from death in the mud. You are closer to death than anyone, thus you escape in escaping it. Oh, so what Gambino? I guess the was it who told Gambino about it that Griffith guts might be cursed because he was like he came from he was born from a dead woman's body. So that's why I guess he's closer to the evil spirits more than anything. So, man. So when the eclipse happened, I guess that's when all the evil spirits will finally appear. Struggle, contend, wriggle. That alone is the sword of one who confronts death. Never forget this. Who the hell are you? How do you know about me? In the abyss of despair, only he who stands up with broken sword in hand. Perhaps. Wait. Hmm. So maybe Guts was really targeted to be branded by the God Hand in the first place without even Griffith's help. Because I thought that the only reason he became a part of that because he was branded by one of the God Hand because of Griffith. So it seems like he is really connected to the I guess to the spirit the demons in the first place because of I guess where he came from when he was born. An illusion? No. The Night of Skeleton. Man. Now the snow will melt. Please hurry to bed, Your Highness. You will catch cold. Yes, you are dismissed for the day. Her Highness seems depressed. That she does. Lord Julius, Lord Adonis, and even Her Majesty the Queen have all died in succession. I'd be gloomy too if I lost 3 relatives in a row. But Lord Julius and Lord Adonis aside, Her Highness dislike Her Majesty so much. Don't be foolish. So much the more because they were after all parent and child. Oh, Griffith's there. Man. What are you planning, Griffith? Man. You look so depressed right now. Eh? Eh? Is something the matter? No. It's nothing. Go, go. Lord Griffith, what in the world are you doing? In the rain and at this hour. Good evening, Princess Charlotte. It would cause a terrible uproar if it were known that a gentleman had entered the palace alone this late. If anyone were to see you, therefore, if Her Highness doesn't object, would she permit me to enter her room? If someone were to see me now, it would inflict damage upon your honor. Besides, it's rather difficult to keep one's balance out here. Yes, of course, come in. Your pardon. Forgive me for dripping so much water into a lady's chambers, and for my impoliteness in visiting so late. I've missed you since that day, half a year ago. Ever since we parted that morning, you went to war. I've been so scared ever since that day you left. I'd wake up so many times breathless from nightmares that you had died on the battlefield. And then once you came back safely, that dreadful thing happened at the victory ball. I passed out when I woke up. Then it was my stepmother, who I've never did manage to come to terms with her. I didn't even try. Nothing but frightening and sad things have happened. I've been so alone. So why? Why didn't you come to see me sooner than this? Man. Look at his eyes. He's so out of it. It seems like he's just doing this because it's like a part of his plan or something. Or he's just going to burst. I guess he's just going to uh, push all the, I guess, throw all the emotions to the princess. Yeah. Night of Skeleton. Yeah. And he's so out of it. I don't think he's even really interested in doing this to the princess. I think he just needs to do it to something else. Start of the everlasting night. Yeah. Whew. No. Oh. Oh, are you going to force her? Man, are you afraid? Yeah, she's trembling. Take all the frightening and sad things and cast them aside can cast them into the fire. And but this is him trying to, I guess, just find a way. Just find something to I guess let out his emotions, because he's definitely depressed right now. He's definitely in shock. It sure is raining. Have you guys seen Griffith? A fluke, I tell ya, a fluke. I shay no good. Yeah, still talking about the duel between Guts and Griffith. Isn't that right? Shay is so little Rickert. Nope, I haven't seen him since what happened today. Oh, Guts broken sword. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. He's doing this, but he's thinking about Guts. You believe that, don't you? Ah, take care, man. But oh man. Oh, someone is. Oh no, someone is. Someone. I guess the one of the maids. Man, it's not even. It's not even. making love out. I guess not. It's not even making love. It's just him trying to, I guess, distract himself from the pain that he's going through right now. Man, look at, oh man. Oh, the scar that Godsmack gave him. Man, he's in despair right now. Oh, this was the shot. I guess the princess is so in love with him that she doesn't even realize what he was. I guess I'm assuming that. um, yeah, I guess she was just out of it. Lord Griffith, Lord, but I wonder what implication will happen because of. I guess someone saw them. Oh, yeah, yeah. I wonder if she'll get pregnant. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, they're going to arrest him. Oh, this is the fall of his ambitions. Oh no. Is it the king? I guess the king wouldn't allow it. Or someone else. Well, if it isn't His Excellency, the future White General, why on earth is the White Hawk sneaking out of the palace at this hour? Right, my sword. No doubt the details will be determined without haste later. Circumstances pending, you might have committed treason against Midland's royal house. Take him away. This is it. Man, I guess it's not really. Yeah, he was. He shouldn't have gone to the princess. Yeah, he risked. It was really risky because he was eventually about to uh, have her. I'm assuming. I beg you, Your Majesty. I beg you, wait, Your Majesty. In any case, this is the word of an experienced court lady. Yeah, the king. Perhaps she mistook what she saw in the dark to suspect Her Highness based on that. Silence. Yeah, they're going to check the bed. Father, whatever is the matter coming here so early? Even if you are my father, you should never just barge into an adolescent girl's room without permission. How thoughtless. Oh, what is that? Please depart. Father, yeah, the bed. Don't. I guess it's considered um unhonorable if they're not married yet, even during medieval times. Charlotte, start of the everlasting night. Man, Griffith, man, yeah. I just realized that him coming to the princess was a mistake. He did not account for. I don't know. It seems like he was just really looking for something to. I'm surprised. I guess he wouldn't do it to Kaskash. He cares about Kask as well, but I don't think he cares enough to do it to the princess because she was like just a part of his of course his stepping stone or something. The fallen hawk, man. This is it. This is where it all ends. Griffith. It had been my great hope that someday you would have shouldered a large part of Midland's army as a military genius. Those words I said to you then were no fiction. There were not a few who slandered your group as a band of thieves, but I didn't think so. Each time the band of the Hawk distinguished itself on the battlefield, it heightened my assertion. For some time, I've held that a knight's merit is not derived from lineage or social position, but that the stress should instead be placed on his actions, and use of resources. However, a thief is still a thief. Was your common blood not good enough, my foolish daughter? It's as if she doesn't understand what it means to be of her status, the importance of the succession of royal blood. But what if the princess gets pregnant? I wonder if they will consider that legitimate or illegitimate successor. The princess of a kingdom behaves with the rashness of some townsgirl. Her frivolity is excessive. But even so, even that foolish, frivolous girl is everything to me. I would give myself, even this kingdom, in exchange for her. She's my whole life. Yeah, I guess because it's somewhat betrayed. Griffith somewhat betrayed the trust of the king. But I guess he was already doing that by killing the ministers, the queen. But he got Griffith was not careful that he was being caught like that. Because I think he's it's with even if he didn't did that, I think the princess is already head over heels about him. That eventually they will um maybe eventually the king might consider him being like married to her, but maybe it's another possibility that it's not really it's still not really allowed to be that way. That it still need to be the princess still needs to be married to someone who's noble. But I thought that the king is more different from he's somewhat different from that, especially now that the Griffith not that now that Griffith is part of like a white general, so he's considered a noble as well. But I guess he's still talking about blood right now. I guess from not coming from a royal blood or a noble blood. What value is there? But I guess he's right. Right now, he's just furious, because I guess if anyone would definitely learn that about what I guess what happened to her daughter. So he's definitely in shock right now as well. What value is there in this world? Wars rage on, and the people's lives are lost like they were insects. After how many decades of war and how many tens of thousands of corpses, we've finally built a time of remembered peace, but it's only for an instant. On the underside, the monster named war is always seeking new blood, starting to brew itself anew. In the face of that monster, the will of one's land's king is powerless. The wisdom of one man is folly, and yet I cannot cease being king. There's no way I can stop. In this blood-stained, meaningless world, if there is one single ray of hope to be found, it is warmth. Only warmth covers and protects me from this world. Yeah, I guess if anything, Griffith is. Yeah, I think he wants this even more. Especially if he's really in pain right now, in despair, in losing guts. You've taken the one flower that gives me that warmth and plucked it. Unforgivable. Ah, alas, my poor Charlotte. I brought her up for 17 years. She knowing no impurity. Now that she's given herself up to the sport of a commoner, I'd rather that you rather to have been with Princess Charlotte would have had her yourself. Whoa. No. Don't you want her to have you? What are you? I had thought it was strange. Oh, that's messed up. In Princess Charlotte 17 years, there must have been many profitable proposals of marriage. Rather, political marriage is the way of the world for warring nations. But you've refused to let go of her? The great king of the throne of Midland, once renowned with majesty throughout all lands. is actually nothing more than a lonely, miserable old man who can't find any reason to live beyond his beloved 17-year-old daughter. You've lived on by resigning yourself to the monster you envision, but you've by no means tried to harness that monster. While you were born to the sword called the throne and held it, it was nothing more than a burden to you. How dare you? You've done nothing more than not fail. How worthless. Oh, man. It seems like right now Griffith doesn't care about his ambition. And this is what I've been talking about as well, that Griffith has, if Griffith is have to choose between guts and his ambition, he will definitely choose guts. And man, now that he's lost guts, I think he's definitely has lost it. He doesn't care. It feels like he doesn't care about his ambition anymore. Man, he's so out of it now. And the thing is, this will not just affect him. This will affect the whole band. Because if he's still somewhat, I guess, cares about his ambitions, things like that. First thing, he wouldn't go to the princess and guess be discovered like that. If he would have done it, yeah, and at the same time, it doesn't really have any benefit to him once he done that. Because if it is the same calm Griffith, he would have done it where it's going to be like a marriage or something. It's more a formal thing. It's more public instead of just doing it in private. So that was one of his mistakes as well. And now he's somewhat criticizing the king as well. So I think he's given up for with his ambition, or he's going to do something more desperate now. Silence, be silent. Man, what the hell do you know? What does a fool like you know of being a king? The land, the history, the lives of the people all on your shoulders. What do you know, man? But look at, man, the wounds that, man. Even the guards are shocked about what the king is doing. Hmm. Fine then. I wonder if that look will last forever. Torturer, sire, shire. Whoa. Yes, shire. Do whatever you wish with this man. He has sinned gravely against Midland's royal house. You're certain, however, you must not kill him. However feebly he shall live another year, he shall be made to see the gravity of his crime while he yet draws breath. But I'm worried for the band at the same time. Because they will definitely punish the band as well. It wouldn't stop just with Griffith. Oh, he. He hoy. Listen. And he has the Behelit right now. This is definitely where it will happen. And the Behelit, I think, needs blood for it to be awakened. Man. Listen, I forbid you to tell anyone about this. By my royal judicial power, I charge this man personally with treason against Midland's royal house. I must somehow protect. Oh, I guess it's the same time. Yeah, somehow protect my daughter's dignity. If I were to hear about this from anyone else, even just a trifle, they and their entire household, without exception, will be sentenced to death. Yes, sir. But what will you do to the band? You are young, no doubt your heart burned with dreams and ambition. If you had but known your place, you might have possibly have attained them. No, this must have been because you're young. No, this is because of guts. He he thrown it all away. It's disappointing that the White Hawk of the battlefield would destroy himself over such a worthless matter. I've never would have guessed. Man, gods, why did you have to leave? This is the end of your dreams, your ambition, everything. The hawk has fallen to earth. It will never take flight again. This is the fall of man. And somehow it's somewhat like partly God's fault. But I guess he wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't Guts wouldn't left if he knew this will happen. But I guess he underestimated how much Griffith is so how much Griffith cares for him. Man, Griffith threw away everything. He threw away everything. Where's Charlotte? And he's this close to becoming a king. Man, where's Charlotte? Until a bit ago, she had been crying, but the doctor gave her medicine and she just fell asleep. Until I say otherwise, no one is to come near this room and triple the current number of palace guards. Wonder if she'll be pregnant. Charlotte. The years have so brought out her mother's face. So he touched these lips. So does he really? Man, that's creepy though. Oh man. Yeah, Griffith was right. Man, that's messed up. Yeah. So this body was touched by his tongue, his fingers. Man, this is so messed up. Man, it's your own blood. Man. Yes. Worthless. This is worthless. The Fallen Hawk. The end, man. No. Man. This game is disgusting. Oh. Demise of a dream. Man, look at that. Oh, man. His skin. Yeah, definitely with that lashes that he took from the king. Oh man. You would thought that it's his clothes. That is his skin. Man. But I don't think he's really feeling the pain yet. I think it's still the the pain of him losing guts is way still way worse. No, man. Man, this king. What the hell? Man. Man. Wait, Charlotte, yeah. Ah. Ha. Oh, man. This is messed up. Man. Lord Griffith. Oh no. You're going to piss him even more. Oh man, this king. Man. Save me, Lord Griffith. Man, your own father. Damn you, Griffith. Man, I'm worried for Casca. Man. Because the king definitely will also put. He will definitely punish the band of the Hawks as well. Man, I hope at least Casca survives here. What could this be about? Griffith calling us out here. Oh, they're going to ambush all of them. Oh no. Griffith calling us out here suddenly. I'm guessing training. Without any equipment, then it's riding practice, right? Oh no. Pippin, Corcus, Rickert, he never came back to the barracks yesterday. I guess he really was in shock. Dambas, is Griffith the type who'd let that get him down? He was out having fun. Fun, yeah, but man, guts. Just yeah, but will you give it a rest? Look here, Griffin ain't gonna fall apart just because that jerk split. Corcus, Captain Guts. Oh, his men. Hmm, man. And remember the time when Guts was talking about his men that they want to live a normal life after I guess the war. And the thing is, I'm not sure if Guts will learn about what will happen here. Because I don't think Griffith would also tell him about that. Oh, maybe Guts never knew about what really happened. And he just assumed that it's because of Griffith. Still, Griffith is sure late. What's up, Pippin? Everyone, take cover. Arrows. Oh. Pippin shouted. Yeah, this is an ambush. Man. Man, just like that, the best troop of Midland. This is really annoying that frustrating that these men won an unbeatable and I guess unwinnable battle and they are just killed because just like this, not being able to even fight for their own lives. What the enemies? Man, Casca. Oh no, Rickert. Look, man, they're surrounded. They're outnumbered. They don't have weapons. Troops has shooters driven across the border. No, that's Midland, the Midland Army. Man, Judo is here. Man. Ah, no, this is some Game of Thrones shit. Ah, man, you guys were right. This is. Man, Guts, why did you have to leave? Why did you have to leave? Everything fell apart. Son of a bitch. What the hell's going on? Are we gonna bite it here? Man, Pippin, Judo, Casca, where's Casca? Oh man. Form knocks if we scatter and run, we're all dead. Why? Get into wedge formation. Why? We'll break through at one point and escape. Sis, look out. Oh no. Oh no. Griffith. Not Casca. Hehe, you're amazing. This much torture and you haven't made a peep. I've never seen such. That's the leader of the Hawks for ya. But man, Griffith would also, man, would definitely, man, he will definitely blame himself after this. And the king will tell him, of course, what he did to the band of the Hawks. Man, I'm so moved, letting me do whatever I want with such a beautiful, splendid one like you. The king's so gracious. Huh? Oh, the belly. Oh, that's great. Now, neat. Can I keep this? Oh, it's awakening. Yep. Yeah. Oh, it fell down. And I think I'm sure. Yeah, definitely. There's blood there, and Griffith now is in desperation with this what he wants. Man. Oh man, no. I knew this was coming, but it's not easy to see it happen. Guts. And the thing is, Guts will definitely. I don't know what. I don't know though if Griffith will tell Guts that. I don't think he would tell Guts what happened here. Because, of course, Guts will also. He will definitely blame himself about what happened. Man. Man, this chapter is insane. Man, it's hard to go through because you know that it's about to happen. The fall of the band of the Hawks and Griffith. Man, it's just because Guts left everything. I guess it's because of just one mistake that Griffith had to make. He was so out of it. He was so lost. Yeah, and yeah, I can't blame him. It just shows how much Griffith cares about Guts more than his ambition. And I don't think that will change. I don't think that his feelings for Guts change and he became a um part of the God hand. So definitely there's a reason that he became a god and I guess it's because he doesn't have a choice. There's nothing else he could do, so he will be given a choice right here. I guess an option. So I wonder what is this where but Guts is not here right now. Will Guts be coming back to save Griffith and that's when he will be branded or something or will that happen later on? So definitely the Behelit will be the thing that will help Griffith escape the his situation right now. Cause yeah, I don't think he could escape at that place, and he's going to die. I guess he's just going to be tortured for a year. Then when the king has finally, I guess, decided to kill him, that's when yeah, that's when he will really be able to escape. He will not. I don't think he could even escape from that time then. So definitely the Behelit will save him in this moment, but he needs to sacrifice something. So I wonder what the sacrifice will be. Will it be Charlotte? Will it be Charlotte coming here, coming to him in that prison, and then maybe Griffith will sacrifice her. But the thing is, the condition of is that the condition? Because the count, yeah, I guess the count um was not the count. First sacrifice was his wife, and it's the wife is something that he cares a lot, and then yeah, and then and then Theresia. So I wonder who will be the first sacrifice here that will I guess give Griff because the thing is once he has been able to sacrifice some, I think he will gain strength, inhumane strength, the strength of the demons, and once he gained that, he will just wipe this castle. He will just kill everyone here. But man, the cost. Pippin, Casca, Judo, even Corcus now. I somewhat care now about Corcus. Man. I just hope that at least Casca escaped that at that battlefield. I still want her and Guts to have that happy ending in with all of this craziness here. That's all I hope. That all the tragedy, all the gloomy things, all the darkness, all the crazy things that we have going to experience and like, have experienced in this story. Hopefully, that will be That's the only. I guess maybe Guts will still be able to find some happiness eventually, but man, I love Casca so much, and Griffith as well, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe Griffith will still be able to be able to be saved from being part of the God Hand, but yeah, man, this is man. The story is getting more and more intense and more complicated and more sad and more tragic. The more we go on, and we still haven't get to the part where Guts lost his left arm, Guts lost his right eye. We still haven't gotten past that, and we still haven't gone past where Guts became branded and he hate the person that he hate the most in the world will become Griffith, the God Hand. What will happen for him to be so angry towards them? Who will be sacrificed? Or is it something maybe it's something just a misunderstanding? So yeah, man. So yeah, this has been a great chapters, and at the same time it is very hard to read because you care about the characters, you care about them so much that man, even the band of the Hawks, man, they were just killed like that. They're the best in Midland, and they lost because yeah, they didn't even had a fighting chance. And yeah, it's partly because of Griffith's carelessness, and of course part of that also was because Guts left them. So man, the implications of Guts' actions at leaving the band of the Hawk is has impacted the band of the Hawks more than he could have imagined. Because he thought that he left the Hawks knowing they will be better on their own. They will still flourish. Um, Griffith will finally achieve his ambition of having his own kingdom, becoming a king. Little did he know that the moment he left, all that has been destroyed. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about these chapters. And if you did enjoy watching my read through, please leave a like. And maybe if you think I have missed some details in this chapter as well, in this read through, let me know as well in the comments. And if you did enjoy watching my reaction, feel free to subscribe for more updates. And if you want to watch my read through in the next chapters right now, you could also do that by going in the link in the description down below. And it will really help support this channel and help me create more reaction videos and read throughs like this in the future. So please consider checking it out. And I also have merch just in case you also want to support my channel through that. Um, it's just a simple designs, but it's really mainly if you want to help support the channel. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.